If you're in leadership, stop trying to appear perfect. That is a fatal flaw, absolutely fatal flaw. You see, the only thing that really is going to matter in your effectiveness in leadership is how much influence you have, not how much power or authority. All that does is make someone have to meet a minimum level. Influence is what allows you to create connections in such a way that people will go above and beyond happily. And your influence comes from your credibility. It's the purposeful application of your credibility because you can be credible and not attempting to lead. And credibility is trust. And that trust is based on a compilation of your character and your competencies. And the most important thing in there is your character. No one is expected on this planet to be good at everything because nobody is. I've never met anyone in anything who was good at everything. There's no such human because we're all flawed and imperfect. We all have strengths and weaknesses. We all have areas that are totally like we just can't get it. And we have areas where we can dial in. And in leadership, you're supposed to use those areas while you augment the other areas with an organization. I mean, it makes pretty much sense, doesn't it? But to the topic here, now that I've given you a preamble about it, if you try to appear to be perfect, that means you're trying to hide your weaknesses. Well, first of all, you got to know that's not possible. The people that are working for you, they know where you're weak. They experience it every day. They know where you're weak in communication. They know where you're weak in relationship skills. They know where you're weak in time usage. They know where you're weak in organization. They know all that because your being there as the leader is all that spilling onto them all the time. So they already know it. And so to not admit it is inauthentic. And if you are inauthentic, well, worse than that, then you can be considered arrogant, right? But mostly you're not trustworthy. If you're not an authentic human, you can't be trusted. That's a character thing, right? So you never want to do it. The minute people don't trust you, your best people are gone. They're going to go find another leader because people don't leave companies mostly. They leave leaders. Yeah, occasionally some people leave because there isn't enough room for them to achieve their goals inside the framework of the organization because by nature, right, many organizations have limited spots as you get higher up. But in general, people are going to leave leaders. That's what they leave. And so inauthenticity, in being inauthentic, that is one way, right? I can't trust you. How can you lead me? You can't lead me if I don't trust you. And then the other thing that it's doing is even if you appear perfect, which you ain't gonna, but even if you do, who could accomplish that? How inspiring is that going to be for someone? How empowering is that going to be? They're going to think, I could never be successful because I'm not perfect. I can't do that. You know, it's your warts that allow someone to recognize that there's possibility for them. It is your struggles in your journey to get there, right? You don't look like how you looked as you were making your way up. You look like a real polished version. Well, you sure as hell didn't look that way when you were figuring it out. And so do not try to be a perfect leader. If you do, that is a fatal mistake. It will kill your ability to lead, and your best people will go bye-bye. So there you go. You might not have liked it, but it's for real.